I'm here with my channel Solving Questions with Gauri Ma'am. Today we will discuss about the beta oxidation of fatty acid. Yes, when we say beta oxidation, this is the process which takes place in a mitochondria. Now, before the process of beta oxidation, the fatty acids are to be activated, and that is done in a cytosol. So, the reaction is written here. This is taking place in a cytosol. First, fatty acid is activated to acyl-CoA. The enzyme used here is a thiokinase, or it is also known as a fatty acyl-CoA synthetase. Here, ATP is utilized and magnesium 2 plus are required for this reaction to occur. CoASH is added and then fatty acid get converted to acyl-CoA. Now this acyl-CoA can get transported to the mitochondria. Okay. For the transportation of this acyl-CoA, carnitine transport system is used, and through which this acyl-CoA get entered into the mitochondria. The inner mitochondrial membrane is impermeable to the fatty acid. That's why that carnitine transport system is required, and now the activated fatty acid, that is in the form of acyl-CoA, is transported to the mitochondria. Now inside the mitochondria, what happens? This acyl-CoA get dehydrogenated to delta 2 trans-enoyl CoA. This is the oxidation reaction. The enzyme is flavin dependent enzyme acyl-CoA dehydrogenase. Here two ATP are formed and FAD get converted to FADH2. The alpha and beta carbon. Now here after the reaction, these two carbons are having double bond. So this is the reaction and after these all reaction are going to take in a mitochondria. The next step takes place is a hydration reaction carried out by enoyl-CoA hydratase enzyme. Here this delta 2 trans-enoyl CoA, in these two carbon atom alpha and beta, water molecule get added. See here the double bond has broken down, OH get added here and one hydrogen get added here. So the compound now become beta hydroxy acyl CoA. In the further reaction events, beta hydroxy acyl CoA get converted to beta ketoacyl CoA. This is the second oxidation reaction takes place during the beta oxidation. The enzyme used here is a beta hydroxy acyl CoA dehydrogenase. One NADH is formed and 3 ATPs water molecule get liberated in this reaction. Now this can be called as a final step of beta oxidation. Here this beta ketoacyl CoA get cleaved into two compounds as acyl CoA and acetyl CoA. See here this acyl CoA form is 2 carbon less than the initial acyl CoA. So at every where these 2 carbon goes, that get cleaved into the acetyl CoA. This acetyl CoA enters the Krebs cycle and this acyl CoA re-enters the beta oxidation for further cleavage. In this way, this beta oxidation goes on. Here, if we take the example of palmitic acid, it's a 16 carbon compound. So for the complete degradation of palmitic acid, there would be requirement of 7 cycles. And after 7 cycles, the acyl CoA 2 carbon compound and the acetyl CoA, which will at every cycle that will be formed and will get entered into the TCA cycle. This way I am going to explain the topics for the BSc Biological Science students. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel and also to hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching.